welcome. In this fourth video, we will start fine-tuning the Awingu access. So in the previous video, we showed how easy it was to connect to an existing Active Directory. What we will do now is further fine-tune the access rights. So now only the built-in user has access to the admin part of Awingu, and what we will show you is how you could make any user or a user in a specific security group also admin in Awingu, so that built-in user doesn't have to be used anymore. So I'm going to log in first of all with the built-in user to make this configuration. So and as you will see, I still have the built-in tools. I go again to system settings, and the user connector, which can be found under configure user connector, can be used to further fine-tune the access. First thing we will do is we will make sure that everyone who's in a specific security group, in our case the security group is Awingu staff, will also be Awingu admin, so that we don't have to use that built-in user anymore. So to do that, I need to add the group first. So I click on the pencil, add group, and I'm typing in the security group. Just be careful, this is case sensitive, so take into account small letters, capital letters. This is case sensitive. Main reason is that we also support LDAP, and LDAP is case sensitive, so that's why it needs to be correct. And on the moment we have added the group, you will see that there is an option to make this group admin. And that's basically it. If we now click on apply, everyone who's in the Awingu staff group will automatically be also admin in Awingu. What we also can do in this group, in this settings, is prevent that everyone can log in. So for example, if I have another group of users, for example my Awingu users, those I can also add to the user connector. So I could add my Awingu users to this setup, and I could, for example, say that both the Awingu staff and the Awingu users are allowed to log in via the whitelist. And by doing so, we can also start restricting access. So we could, for example, avoid that any user which is in another group or is in any of those Awingu user groups can log in. The last thing before this will work is we just have to enable the whitelist feature. So like this, and we have done a first batch of security. So now the Awingu appliance can only be accessed by users who are in the Awingu staff or in the Awingu users group, and the people who are in the Awingu staff group will also be Awingu admin. So let me quickly still demonstrate that to you. So I'm logging out with the built-in user. I'm logging in with my own user, which is part of this group. And you will see that I have also access to the system management tools. So no longer needed to use the built-in Awingu user. What we also can do from a security point of view, and that's a last thing, is, for example, make sure that built-in user can't be used from external. So we can restrict the access from the built-in user to a specific range of IP addresses. This is done via the global connectivity tab. The global general info tab, and over there you can see the management user is the AW admin. The whitelist subnets is disabled, so we can enable it. And I could, for example, say that whenever I'm coming from one of our internal IP addresses, which is like this, I'm only allowed to access the built-in user from this range of IP addresses. And by doing so, we have secured the Awingu appliance. So it's no longer possible that everyone log in. You need to be in any of the security groups, and the built-in user is only usable from the internal range of IP addresses in the office, not anymore from in the public IP addresses.